Are you feeling bored or stuck at home? Are you looking for a comfortable and affordable travel experience? Let me introduce you to one of my favorite websites, trustedhousesitters.com. I've been using this website for over 2 years now, and I'd like to share my honest review of it and my experience using it. I'm going to share with you some tips on how to get started and give you an overview of the website. You can get started by clicking the Join Now button or the Find a House Sit button. I'm going to click Join Now, and you can join as a pet parent looking for a sitter, or you can join as an individual or a couple looking for sits. After you create a free account by entering your information, you can select your membership type. And these are the options that they have. You can look into what they offer underneath by scrolling down. And there's basic, standard, and premium. I've personally used both the standard and premium. And while the premium seems nice, I didn't actually use any of the extra features. And I felt safe and comfortable enough to just rely on the standard plan. Once you've created an account, you can set up your profile. I recommend adding pictures, including pets, and the website will also tell you what it recommends you show in your photos. And then it'll do a background check on you, as well as it does that for all of the people making the listings. So it feels very safe. And here you can see my reviews and what people have said about me. And reviews are very, very helpful for getting sits. So you want to be as accommodating as you can towards the people's houses and their pets, and having good communication with them. I'd like to go over some tips for how you can find your first sit using the filters. One thing that's nice for whenever you don't have much experience is going by the newest. And I think you'll find that whenever you apply for a sit and you're the first one to apply for it, you have a higher chance of getting contacted first, and you can make that connection and secure the sit. The next filter that's really useful is the dates. So obviously whatever dates you're available, you're going to put in. I'm just going to fill that in with my winter break. And then the next thing you can do is choose the amount of days that you want to have on your sit. This is really helpful if you want to stay in a location for longer than a week, or if you only have a weekend, you can put that in, or you only have a certain amount of days off. And then you can select pets that you're willing to watch. And maybe you're allergic to cats, but you love dogs. So you can put that in. In my case, I'm allergic to dogs, but I love cats. So I put that in. And then you can see there aren't too many options for December at this moment. There's a lot over Christmas, but I'm not willing to do that over Christmas right now. So under the selections, maybe you can change. Maybe you can look at watching some more pets. And then I'll get into how you can apply for an actual sit. So I've selected this example sit to apply to, and some good tips to note that the pictures can be really helpful for seeing what kind of space you have to work with, especially if you're going with a friend or a couple. You have that membership together. You can read the biography, you can read about the home, the location, all of the responsibilities that you'll need to do to take care of the house and the pet. One of the great things about this website is that it's very community oriented, and you can also see reviews that sitters have given to people that are looking for sitters. So I'm just going to click apply now and then choose the dates. So people might have multiple dates. You choose the dates that you want. And then it has some tips there and the pet's name, and then you write your application. I'm using an application that I've typed out beforehand and applied to another sit with, so I'm just going to change that a little bit to fit the criteria for this house sit and add the pet's name. It's really important to add your experience, highlight your accountability, your responsibility, and just make the owner feel that you would be a good choice for the sit. If you're not ready to apply yet, or you really liked that sit, you can click on favorite.
So now that we've gone through how to set up your account, how to find a sit, and how to apply to that sit, I'd like to go over a few tips and tricks for how to enjoy your sit. House sitting can take you to new locations in different areas, so I think it's helpful for you to look into local events and attractions before you apply to the sit and choose your location. You can do this very spontaneously as well. Sometimes I like to scroll through and see what's available, and then research that town or city that is available. Or you can do it the other way around and choose a location ahead of time and then see what sits are available that would fit your schedule. Some specific resources to utilize would be Google Maps. The Meetup app is great for finding social events that will be happening in the area before you go to it. And event postings for the city. If you just search up events in this area, there are different websites for different cities. So for example, if you go to Boston, Boston has their own event page. These websites can be key to making sure that there are things you want to do in the area and getting connected both socially or for solo adventures. Another thing that's helpful to know about before you go on a sit is what times of day you will need to be caring for a pet. Because if an event that you're curious about or your general daytime schedule doesn't support that, then it might not be the right sit for you. I'd like to say thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have some happy travels with trustedhousesitters.com. Thank you.